Preparation is quick, separation's a weapon. If left a second from a microphone, I'm alone and delving into depression, self-reflecting under the microscope at home. Just for going to the store, looking at this shit, collect the drift as it passes for passion. Assholes direct this at me in protection for that image. I ain't no imitator, protected in his image, given back by his mirror.
Ladies and gentlemen, Frank.
Deliberate mistakes chasing, it isn't normal. Normality's fade as his grave gradually gapes, endraped in gravity's cape. Awaken his beckon, deduction of time, let him take his things. Reduction of seconds, spectrum like a suction. His subtle introduction, abundant spectrums, dust and introduction is acceptance when dust splits. Is this too in-depth, son? This is me refuting at 19, consumed in the mutilation of formality, inducing reputations. Reboot, thinking in a different manner, prioritized. Portals closed, portholes open, so why didn't you like me prior to my new attire, guys? Exclamations ain't explained when they're encased in anticipation. Narrators debating in narration, stating their wacky views on all these ratings.
Sometimes life just wasn't meant to be, so tell me why death is still my enemy. Slip out a tear as we pass the week, cause life's way better living in a fantasy. Living in a fantasy. Yeah, we're living in a fantasy. We on some shit that you can't believe. Seeing money through the ceiling. Living in a fantasy.
Let's get back to reality. Truth spoken, an example please. This is amplified, saying in confidence. Man, there has to be someone that's good at wrathing after me. If not better, if not how did I get here? I'm in a fastened belt of tragedy, can't surpass to me. Weltering in agony, compelled to test them, infesting in your kid's ears complexly. Next to M's infestation wrestling. Inspecting fear for other rappers is fantastic. Graduates of gradual greatness / shaking baskets. Haggle to game, laughing at skeptics. As they sit inset and analyze the analytics. So interested, skeptical, sick. Someone needs hearing aids and they spectacles. Oh, here you go, here. What's up? Explanation needed. Oh, you got no fucking ears. That explains.
Sometimes life just wasn't meant to be, so tell me why death is still my enemy. Slip out a tear as we pass the week, cause life's way better living in a fantasy. Living in a fantasy. Yeah, we're living in a fantasy. We on some shit that you can't believe. Seeing money through the ceiling. Living in a fantasy. Living in a fantasy. Yeah, we're living in a fantasy. We on some shit that you can't believe. Seeing money through the ceiling. Living in a fantasy.
Cause I'm an instigator and at late my installation's killing me. People that hate me think they're instilling chills in me. Chilling in the cemetery thinking bewildered. With it and lit it with drink. Drink it, think, dead and buried or hurry ahead. Where's this blink? Middle finger in your face. Wait, does immaturity win? Do I give into this conviction and principle, or will this ink deliver scriptures of misery ink? Something of significance implying you to fight my right to my shit. Trying to side with my alliance, allies align. You see peace signs? I don't think so, so go drink loads and pimp pose. Take your sorrow and drown in it. Clowns, witnesses calling to whoever isn't planetized, tied down or around the shit to witness how it's finished. Why? Cause my album's out, dumbass, run fast as you can. I'm imprisoned in a vision, incredible lust like only tend to get dust. Just for offenders of love, what you do? I fell in love, no! Call the doctor, tell him I wanna cut off my genitals. You nuts? Clearly not. Oh.
Sometimes life just wasn't meant to be, so tell me why death is still my enemy. Slip out a tear as we pass the week, cause life's way better living in a fantasy. Living in a fantasy. Yeah, we're living in a fantasy. We on some shit that you can't believe. Seeing money through the ceiling.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Stop dreaming. Everybody else is awake. It's not fakeness, it's forced improvisation. Over his head. Sick of feeling distant. So get off my fucking nuts.